Hello everyone! As promised, I am going to do a video on how to find your first village. So I am going to create a brand new world, and me being me, we're going to have coordinates. This is also going to be a brief tutorial on what I happen to do first thing when I get into a survival world. Now, obviously, like most people, the first thing you need to deal with in survival is shelter. And that means either some way to prepare to sit out the night, or a bed. So the first thing I am going to do when we get in this world is I am going to find a tree or two and punch them. And get the things I need. And then we are going to go about searching for sheep and searching for villages at the same time, because usually the two are quite compatible. So my method really relies a lot on coordinates, so how lovely. Punching a tree is going to be great, because we're starting in the middle of one. So, when you start on a tree, best way, line straight down. Find the trunk, chop it down this way. Actually, kind of one of my favorite starts. Never have to search for a tree if you start in one. And you know that trunk is on solid ground, so there's absolutely no harm in mining straight down. And because we often need a second one, in case we don't get to bed by nightfall, I'm going to just punch a second tree, because it's right here. Why not? And I'm not sure this is the best biome to do village searching in. It looks awfully challenging to navigate, so this may be a short video that doesn't get uploaded, but we will see how it goes. So, finishing our start of game stuff that I always do. Oh yeah, I always accidentally throw a log across the forest. Because I'm talented that way, and because mobile is a sucky platform, but it is also the only platform I have Minecraft on. So we're going to get all but, 3 of the logs. And I'm going to make some sticks. And then I'm going to make my crafting table. Because that's what you do. Plop down the crafting table. And cheat my way into the tools. Make a sword, an axe, a pickaxe, some doors. And see if oh, shoot. I do have enough for a bed still. So I'm also going to make a shovel and a boat and see if I still have enough wood for a bed. I do. I like boats. They sort of help me navigate. May not use one so much in this video because we're hunting for sheep in villages. Then I grab my sword and we are going to go sheep hunting. Now the first thing we need to do for sheep hunting is find a likely biome, and I am not liking this, so I'm going to see if things are looking a little better across that river. And I'm gonna fall and take fall damage. Because, you do. When you're me, you take a lot of fall damage. And I picked a great place to go up this hillside, because I'm talented. It's time to use the tried and true method called digging your way up. Talented, tell ya. Right. Get my sword in hand, because this looks much better for sheep hunting and village hunting. A little bit more open in that direction. So we are going to head toward the likely sheep hunting and village hunting biome. That is the first step for finding a village, or finding sheep, is to find a place you're likely to find a lot of them. Now we're going to take a look at our coordinates, because what we are going to be doing is a back and forth sweeping pattern, because as I've seen in my previous videos, you're rarely more than 500 blocks from a village. So we may as well pick this direction. Doesn't really matter which direction we start in, but we kind of want to be going in a line. So right now we're walking on line Y61-ish. And we are looking for sheeps or villages. And every now and then we're going to pause and look to the side and keep going. And we're going to try to walk. Let's see, we started right around -20 or something, so we're going to try to walk 200-300 blocks in what we hope is a likely biome for either sheep or villages, and it's looking suckier and suckier as we go along, and oh well. If you get into a really unlikely biome, you should just kind of quit. In case of a brand new survival world, maybe you're just not patient and you just want to quit. This way's looking more likely, so we're just gonna start our search over again in this direction. We're going this way. Now we're walking in line -146, and we started at about 50, so we're gonna try to walk to about -200 if we can. Gonna walk about 200-300 blocks in a direction. And I am really not liking this world, because no matter where I walk, I run out of plains. But I did find sheep, which is great, because then we can just, you know, kind of take off until we find a better area. I'm gonna kill all these sheep. Oh, darn, one of them's gray. That means we're hunting flowers next. Oh, good, there's some flowers over there on the hill. Die already, sheep. All right, we got him. We got some flowers over here, because that is what we need for a bed. Our wools do not match, and if I am not mistaken, those flowers give me light gray, which is perfect. I will only need 2 of them. And we get to see more of why I should never be allowed to play Minecraft, because I suck at maneuvering. Still. Alright. Probably should not be harvesting them with my sword, but let's make sure I am correct. Light gray dye. Brilliant. It is time. Oh! I did not need that. To plop down my crafting block. And we get our wool and our light gray dye, and we are set to do this a little quicker and get a light gray bed. Now we can get into the search. So when I start a search, I'm not usually that into being super organized about this village search, because I'm really trying to get things set up so that I have what I need to do the search. Now, what I am doing is I am getting to a much more likely biome to have villages, because villages spawn in certain places. They spawn on plains, they spawn on deserts, they spawn in taigas, they spawn in savannas. They only spawn in places that can support them. These gigantic mountains, hills, rocky things, not going to do as much for villages. Now, if I weren't doing a village thing, I would be all over those pumpkins. But here we are. This looks relatively likely. So I'm going to start cruising in a direction. Well, I'm kind of cruising toward the pumpkins, because that's me. And we're just basically trying to cover as much ground as possible in a slightly systematic pattern. And river. Just what I wanted to see. So we're not really getting a good biome here to show my search pattern. But basically what I would be doing is walking for about 300 blocks in any direction, and then turning 90 degrees, walking 50-60 blocks in a new direction, then turning and walking back. So we're doing a zigzag pattern, trying to cover as much ground as possible, hunting for villages, knowing that they're probably within 300 blocks of spawn in some direction. Now here we are in an unlikely biome again. I am not particularly thrilled with the village hunting prospects of this world. So, I kind of don't like boring videos where I wander around looking for the right biome for a while. So we are going to call it quits after we go check out. Well, is this a big enough? No, this is a taiga on the. This is spruce trees on the edge of mountains. So basically, what you would do at this point, if you were village hunting, is you would go looking for a better place to look for villages. You've got a bed, you can travel. I guess this became much more of a how to start a survival world tutorial. The survival world tutorial, to sum up again, punch 2 trees. Sheep hunting. If you do not find 2 sheep, what we would be doing, let's assume we had not found a bed. We have a very likely place to do what you would do if you failed to find sheep. We would come over here, and we would build a crappy-ass starter shelter. Don't have to do it good, because you are never, I repeat, never, coming back here again. You're just going to leave an ugly, stupid, beginner hole in the mountain. You're going to carve away some blocks, which, you know, you're going to need. We like our cobblestone, which is why I'm going into this mountain. I'm going to plop down a door, because, you know, it's almost night and we're pretending I hadn't found a bed. How to survive your first night in Minecraft, assuming you haven't found a bed. It's dark. It's creepy. But you know what? Nobody's gonna get me. I'm safe behind a door. I understand in hard mode this does not work. So, don't play in hard mode. Or, you know, be better at killing monsters. Even still, being in a nice little enclosed space like this, still gonna be a better to lurk out and kill monsters. So once you are in your extremely rudimentary shelter, you get out your crafting block, plop it down in complete darkness, and the first thing you do is you make a furnace. Did I make the furnace? No. Make the furnace. Alright. You plop your furnace down, and oh, did you remember to save some logs? Yes, you did. Alright, and you got 3 logs, and you've got 3 wooden tools and enough sticks to make new tools. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to burn your damn wooden tools, because who needs them? Now you got some light. You could do stuff in here. Well, while we got some light, let's do the boring. Let's make some more sticks. Get some proper tools. We need a real sword. We need a real pickaxe. And we need a real axe. Alright, oh, it's dark again. So what we do is we get the charcoal, we throw in our pickaxe. And, oh, hallelujah, we saved enough wood for just a few more sticks. And you have your first overnight survival tool, the torch. Just plop it over here. Now you are ready to survive the night. You have a nice place to mine for the night if you want to. You've got torches. And you have a little hovel to hide out in where monsters are not going to kill you. And that is how, if you do not find sheep and you do not get a bed, you survive your first night. Now, if I were actually going to wait out the damn night here, I would probably just start mining into the mountain, and what I would be looking for is your usual mining stuff. And then when it gets light, you pop out. Also, say you like killing monsters. You have got a nice little safe retreat to kill monsters from, and if you see one, you can just back into your little hide, and the monster has to come at you from one direction. So this was going to be a finding a village tutorial, but, oh, spider, string, cool. Anyhow, if I really were into this, I would go get him, or I would be mining. But that is where we are going to leave this world, and I will come back and do what I intended to do when I have found a much more village-friendly area. Chances are there is a village somewhere around there. It's just not the friendliest place to search for it. And let's just admit it, when you're in a brand new Minecraft world, unless you're a diehard that likes to make everything work, if it doesn't work in a day, you may as well move on to a new world that's better. So we will try this again another time, but I hope you enjoyed my survival tutorial that didn't turn into a village hunting tutorial. Take care, and we will see you again soon.